guys, welcome to my kitchen. On today's episode of Learning with Miss Lambeth, we're going to learn about fractions. Before we do that, we're going to get started with our counting. Today we're going to count by fives and by 100s. We're going to count by fives all the way to 100, and then I'll tell you what we're doing next. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Great job. Now we're going to count by 100s all the way up to 1,000. And then when we get to 1,000, we're going to count backwards by 100s all the way to 0. Okay? We're going to start with 0. Ready? 0. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Remember, there's no such thing as 1,000. Now we're going to start at 1,000 and count backwards all the way to 0 by 100s. 1,000, 900, 800, 700, 600, 500, 400, 300, 200, 100, 0. All right, I know probably you were not focusing very well because you're wondering why I have a carrot here. It's part of our math lesson, believe it or not. For this lesson, if you want to do it with me, listen, you have to have parental guidance. Your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa, an adult, has to be with you if you're gonna do this with me, because we have to use a knife, okay? We're gonna cut this carrot into fractions. Are you ready? Okay, let's go over knife safety really quick. You need to hold on to the handle. Do not touch this part. That will hurt you. Don't do it. You're gonna keep your hand away from the blade. Don't touch it. Don't chop your fingers off, okay? Again, if you're doing this, please be safe. I'm an adult, so I can do it by myself. If you're doing it, make sure your parents are with you. This carrot, I want to cut it into fractions. If there are two people, if I'm here with someone else, and I want to share the carrot with them, I need to cut it into 2 pieces, right? If I were to cut this carrot into 2 pieces, what fraction would that be called? Think about it as I cut this. I just cut this carrot in half. These are both halves. There's 2 parts. It was 1 whole carrot, then I cut it and it became 2. Now, what if there were 4 people here? This carrot, I want to share it with myself and 3 other people. That makes 4. What fraction do you think I should cut this carrot into? Let's see. I'm going to take this half and cut them both in half again. Let's see if you know what fraction that is called. There's 1, there's 2. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of a carrot. What fraction is this? 1/4 or fourths. There are 4 equal parts of this carrot. Now they may not be exactly correct, but they're pretty darn close, so we're gonna go with it. Those are fourths, okay? Now, I can't put the carrot back together, but I did want to talk about it really quick. If I were to put the carrot back together, I think it goes this way, like this, and this, okay. Pretend I put the carrot back together. What if there were only 3 people here that I wanted to share it with? So myself and 2 others. I would have to cut the carrot into 3 pieces. What is that called? Thirds. So we're gonna take this part off and pretend it doesn't exist. So forget about that right now. Here's 1 whole carrot, kind of, right? I'm gonna cut this carrot into 3 pieces so I can share it. 1, 1, 2, 3. Wow, magic. I cut it into 3 pieces. This fraction is now called thirds. What if, here's where we're gonna get a little crazy now. What if there were 5 other people here that I wanted to share this carrot with? Myself and 5 others. 5 plus 1 is 6. Do you think I can cut this carrot into 6 pieces? I think I can. I'm gonna cut each of these 3 pieces in half again, okay? So get ready. Count with me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I can share this carrot with 6 people. What is this fraction called? Sixths. S-I-X-T-H-S. It's kind of hard to say. It's hard for me to say. I'm sure it's hard for you to say. Sixths. This one piece of the sixths is called 1/6, okay? If this were back in thirds and I took 1 piece out of the 3, that's 1/3. And then if we bring this one back into the mix and we remember it again, how does this even go back together? I don't know, you guys. We're just gonna pretend. If I took half of the carrot, remember it's split in half. If I took this part, this is called 1/2, okay? This is called, your lesson today is fractional parts of a whole. Before I started cutting this was 1 whole carrot, right? And then I cut it in half. So a fractional part is 1/2. Then we cut it in thirds. There's our thirds. If I took 1 piece out of those 3, it's 1/3. We also cut it into fourths, which is this. If I took 1 piece of the 4, this is 1/4. And then finally we cut it into sixths, which if I took 1 piece, it's 1/6. It's all 1 whole carrot. I never had more than 1 carrot here, right? There was just only the 1 carrot. But I cut it into parts. So if you're doing this lesson with me, I want to know how many parts you cut whatever it is you're cutting, how many parts you cut it into, and I want to know what's your favorite fraction, okay? It's kind of a weird question. I'm going to tell you my favorite fraction is, I'll make it and see if you can guess. 1 piece, 2 pieces, 3 pieces. What fraction is this? Thirds. But my favorite actual fraction is 2/3. So if I counted this one and this one, that would be 1, 2 out of 3, 2/3. That is my favorite fraction. So I want to know how many pieces you cut your whatever into, and I want to know your favorite fraction, okay? I'm going to use this carrot for my own dinner later today, so maybe you can help mom and dad or grandma, whoever it is that you're with right now, you can help them cook dinner and you can help cut it into fractions, okay? All right, guys, thanks for cooking with me. Hope you had fun in my kitchen. I'll see you next time. Bye.